Welcome to Fireside Chat. My name is Sai. If you're new to my channel, I talk about how I budget, save, and invest money to achieve financial independence. If you clicked on this video, you might be someone who is interested in starting a financial independence journey, or someone who just got out of debt and ready to invest for your future. Before I started my financial independence journey, I was on the debt-free journey for 2 years, and I managed to pay over $100,000 in debt and saved 3 to 6 months for my expenses in my emergency fund. I remember when I tried to figure out what to do with the extra $1,000. Should I invest into my Roth IRA, a mutual fund, or just park it in the savings account? So in this video, I'm going to talk about what I would do if I had $1,000 to invest to start my financial independence journey. The number one investment you can do is to invest in yourself by improving your investment skills in the stock market. You should never invest in something you don't understand. When I started investing, I honestly had no idea what I was doing and what I was supposed to do. So first, I invested my time to learn about the stock market. I purchased stock market courses online to truly understand the stock market. Now you might be asking, why in the world would I spend $1,000 on the stock market course? The stock market course I purchased was on someone's YouTube page, and I think I spent anywhere around $300 to $350 on the courses. The $300 I spent on the courses helped me understand the fundamentals of stock market investing. I studied successful investors like Warren Buffett, who has the ability to value businesses and understand their risks. I learned to read business articles and keep up with what's going on in the stock market. I learned to read companies' financial reports like the 10K reports or 10Q filings. I would say $300 was money well spent for where I am now. Here are some investment topics I learned before I started investing. The differences of investment accounts like IRAs, 401ks, HSAs, and taxable brokerage accounts. The power of compound interest. How to prioritize my investment accounts. How to open an investment account. Tax advantages for each of the investment account. Understand my investment options like stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, ETFs, mutual funds, angel investing, and real estate. Pick an investment strategy based on my age and my risk tolerance. I did extensive research on the investment effects of dollar cost averaging and lump sum investing. I'm not going to recommend a specific book or an online course to learn about the stock market. You can literally Google every investment topic I just listed. Just keep in mind that you don't need to invest your $1,000 into the stock market right away. You can actually park it in the savings account until you have a complete understanding of the stock market. I would also recommend you find a mentor or someone with the heart of a teacher who can guide you through your investment journey. If you don't want to take the time to research the stock market, you can also find a local financial planner or financial advisor to give you proper financial advice. Make sure you understand how advisors charge you for the advice they give you, because some advisors are fee only and charge you a flat rate no matter what. Some advisors charge you a percentage of your assets under management. I would also take the time to interview several financial advisors before picking the best match for you. If you want to go with the cheaper route, and that's cheaper than a financial advisor or financial planner, you can choose robo-advisors on your investment account that charges you anywhere between 0.25 to 0.5% of your total assets for the management fee. What robo-advisors generally do is they automatically rebalance your portfolio based on your age and personalize your retirement plan. The disadvantage of using a robo-advisor is you don't have many investment options. You're basically letting robo-advisors make the investment decisions for you. If you want to choose your own investments, then robo-advisors might not be the best option for you. Number two investment you can do is improving your budgeting skills. So the first question I asked myself was, how do I create enough passive income so I don't have to rely on my 9-to-5 job? Once I figured out how much money I needed to save each month to retire early, I improved my budget by building personalized Excel spreadsheet to slowly increase my savings rate from 50 to 60%. I now invest at least 60% of my income to my retirement accounts and taxable brokerage accounts thanks to the spreadsheet that I built. I found some courses online to improve my Microsoft Excel skills. So for less than $1,000, you can actually go to this website called Udemy. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but Udemy has Excel courses for people from the beginner level to the advanced level. Or you can go to YouTube and search for Excel courses and tutorials for beginners. This is how I learned to code in Microsoft Excel to automate my budget. If you don't want to deal with Excel spreadsheets because that's not your cup of tea, then you can invest in budget apps. Before I learned to use Excel, I used Mint to track and categorize my transactions. It is completely free, and you can link your financial accounts to the app. I also recommend a Honeydew app for couples where you and your spouse can manage your budget together. Lastly, you can invest in a financial coach like me and schedule a free one-on-one 20-minute financial coaching session. You can fill out the introductory form by clicking the link in the description below. By the way, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, my next video is going to be about my best budget strategy to achieve financial independence and retire early. The number 3 investment you can do with $1,000 is to invest into the index fund. When I got out of debt and saved at least 6 months of expenses into my emergency fund, I had no idea what to do with my extra cash. And now that's a good problem to have, is when you have extra cash and you don't know what to do with it. I remember having $1,000 just sitting in my Vanguard Roth IRA because I didn't have enough to buy VT stocks or VFIAX. I needed to have at least $3,000 to invest in those funds, so instead I invested in ETFs that were equivalent to VT stocks and VFIAX. The ETF equivalent to VT stocks is VTI, and the ETF equivalent to VFIAX is VOO. The price for VOO today is about $390 per share, and the price for VTI is about $220 per share. So with $1,000, you could buy 2 shares with VOO and about 4 shares with VTI. If you would rather invest into the index mutual funds right away, then Vanguard might not be the right one for you. So you can choose other brokers like Schwab or Fidelity index funds, and you only really need $1 to start investing. And you can look at ticker symbols like VZROX and SWTSX. The expense ratios for FZROX is 0%, while SWTSX has an expense ratio of 0.03%. The good thing about the index funds is that you don't have to do a lot of research on these funds, and you don't have to be a stock market expert. These are affordable and well diversified. These funds will move up or down based on the stock market index. The number 4 investment you can do with $1,000 is to buy an individual stock. Back in the days when I bought individual stocks, stockbrokers would charge me anywhere between $5 to $15 in commission for the purchase or sale of any shares. You can now buy individual stocks with $0 commissions with probably every stockbroker. Before you buy a stock, you should do extensive research about the company you want to invest in. Warren Buffett once said, "Buy into a company because you want to own it, not because you want the stock to go up." Let's say you love the Apple stock because you believe this is the stock that will move from $2.3 trillion market cap to $3 trillion. You believe in the stock because you think everyone will eventually use iPhones and not Android or Samsung or whatever. I don't just look at the stock based on its stock price. I look at its valuation. What is the price to earnings ratio for the stock? Is the stock at a 52-week low or a 52-week high? What is on the company balance sheet? How much debt does this company have? How much cash and cash equivalent does this company have? How is the company's management team? So bottom line, I would never invest in a company that I don't understand. I would take the time to study its potential growth in the next 5 to 10 years. Individual stocks are much riskier than an index fund, so if you don't want to put all your $1,000 into an individual stock, then consider investing into the index fund instead. The number 5 investment you can do with $1,000 is to invest into a real estate investment trust or REIT. With $1,000, it's not enough to buy a real estate property. It's going to cost a lot more than $1,000 to buy and fix a rental property. When I invest in a REIT, I'm investing in a real estate company that owns and operates thousands of real estate properties from malls, offices, warehouses, apartment buildings, and other commercial buildings. It's probably the easiest way to own real estate investment without actually developing real estate. Unlike buying a physical investment property, it's much easier to buy and sell a REIT on the stock market. You don't have to wait for a buyer or a renter to get into your real estate property. Also, REITs can pay you a higher dividend rate because they're required to pay at least 90% of their income to their shareholders. If you want to know more about the REIT, you can check out the video I made about the 5 dividend stocks I own in my dividend stock portfolio. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you would invest with your first $1,000. If you need help with your personal finances, you can contact me by filling out the introductory form in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out these 2 fire videos and my Instagram page. I will post a new fire video every Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fire videos.